What's going on, guys? It's your boy Echo, and welcome to something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a review on this channel for the first time in about a year or two. I think the last game I gave a review was FIFA 18. I'm not going to give it a mark out of 10 because there's really no point, because, you know, my marks could be different compared to yours. But I'm just going to give you my positives and negatives of the game. Honestly, there are a lot more positives than negatives. But in the background, you are going to see some gameplay as well. We do a destruction derby, and we do an actual race. But we're looking at like the game modes and everything. There is a career mode, and it's very, very in depth as well. There are a lot of races to do. I haven't really played too much of it at the moment. Oh yeah, of course you can get sofa cars. That's one good thing about this game. It's crazy, absolutely mental. You can get things like combine harvesters, double-decker buses. You can get lawnmowers, for crying out loud. You can get like camper vans, I think, or motorhomes, should I say. Also, as well, like I say, I think I said at the start of this video. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. This is like the 5th time that I tried doing this video. I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember if I told you at the start, but back in 2013, it had a rough start. It had they did a Kickstarter for it, and it failed. But you know, sometimes things are worth the wait, and this really is. There are a lot of tracks to choose from with a lot of different variations, I think. And I have to admit, I've been having an absolute blast at this game. The graphics are actually really, really good. Obviously, PC is going to be better, you know, with like their graphics card. So it also has a multiplayer, as you can see, which I wasn't expecting. Let me know if you want to see some multiplayer gameplay, or do a review of that separately. But like I say, we are going to get into 2 games. I am doing a voiceover. I've already played the game, so I'm going to just chat gibberish for the next 10-15 minutes, however long this video is going to be. But yeah, it only came out. The full game came out last night, I think it was, or the night before, or a couple of days ago from recording. I have bought a deluxe edition. I will, at the end of the video, you know, tell you the prices and everything and what you get for it if you haven't already seen it in the PlayStation Store. It should also be the same price over on Xbox as well. PC could be a little bit cheaper, or you can buy it on. It is disc or digital, so you know you can probably going to be cheaper on disc. But it's up to you how you guys buy your games. I prefer buying mine on like as a digital download, so then I'm never going to lose them and whatnot. I've got them forever, as long as I have internet and I've got a PS4. So yeah, there are also as well a lot of customization options. I didn't look at there is an armor screen, and there is as you can see, there was another one there, upgrades, where you can change like the look of your car. You can add like roof hats sort of things, some really, really crazy ones. There are going to be more added over the course of the game, but like I say, we'll get to that towards the end of the video. So if you want to skip ahead, you can, if that's all you really care about. But if you want to see some gameplay, make sure you stay tuned. Also as well, we're like almost 4 minutes in, and I'm going to plug my channel. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you do subscribe if you want to see more gameplay, because I am very tempted to do a series on this, because it is a lot of fun, like I say. Also as well, if you do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you do hit that like button as well. You know, it shows me if you guys are enjoying this. But I think what we're doing now, we are going to be getting into an actual game, so you guys can see. Yes, that's right, Harley, you have to go back. That's one I wanted to try out. I've seen that quite a few times. But like I say, it's a whole lot of fun, in my opinion. Probably one of the best like destruction derby games out there. Flat Out, I think it was like Flat Out 3 was one of my favourite destruction derby games when I was younger, back on the PS2 or the PS3, I think it was. But this game has been described as like a spiritual successor to Flat Out, of course, Destruction Derby, and if I remember rightly, there was a 1989 PC game called Cult Racer or something. I don't know. That was way before my time. I was born in '95. That game came out in '89. So I had to look on Wikipedia. I've had to look up on Wikipedia for a few things. But yeah, there are a lot of options as well. This also does support. What's it called? It does support the steering wheel and everything, like Thrustmaster, I think, as well. Now, one of the biggest downsides for me, and I think the only downside to the game, is the loading times. You can sometimes wait between 15 seconds, and yeah, it does take a while. Already, I think we've been waiting about 15 seconds now, and I think we've got about another 10 seconds to wait. And in the end, I think I just cut it out. Yeah, so it does take a while to load in. Hopefully, once the game has been out for a while, they'll update it to make the loading times a bit quicker. But like I say, that's the only downside, and I've lost my shark already. Now, the damage model is absolutely brilliant. There are two damage models that you can choose from. You can choose from normal and realistic. Normal just gives you the visual damage, whilst realistic will, you know, not only gives you the visual damage but also the internal damage. So like wheels will buckle and break, the engine will start messing up, as you're going to see soon. Just already after what, 32 seconds, my car is absolutely buggered. Absolutely buggered. It's not going as fast as it normally does. Just look at that. Now, of course, like I say, you can change it to... I got stuck, didn't I forgot about that. Like I say, you can change it to like I say, normal if you just want like the visual look to it. But I kind of like playing on the realistic setting because it's more of a challenge. Already a minute in, there's so much flipping carnage. It's unreal. I can hardly turn either. But it feels so realistic. Like the handling model as well is very, very good. It's not been designed to be a realistic racing sim or anything. It's an arcadey kind of game. But honestly, like I say, the PC graphics are of course going to look a lot better. I have seen gameplay comparisons of that as well. I can't remember whose channel I saw it on. I think it was like a random channel I saw it on the other night. But yeah, this has just gone absolutely insane already. I can't move. It's pretty much impossible for me to move. Yeah. I think in the end I just gave up and I was like, you know what, we'll just wait for the time to run out. Cheers for that, buddy. Yeah, nice. But yeah, this was a death match, I think it was. So, you know, you can, if you get wrecked, you can easily jump back into the game, and I did very, very bad. But the next bit of gameplay you're going to see is an actual race, which is insane. But it just sounds so good. Hopefully you guys can hear it okay. But yeah, like I say, the handling isn't designed to be realistic. It's very responsive though, which is always a good thing. That's what I like from my racing games. You get a feel for it really, really quickly. Oh, it's just so good to play. Like I say, the only downside for me at the moment is like the loading times. And on this track, as you can see, there is a loop. This is just one of the tracks, and I haven't even been on any other tracks. I don't know what any other track is like, but I thought I'd go for the crazy one for you guys, and I land on top of the other car. There are no official licensed vehicles, but you know, if you're a motorhead like me and you know what, massive pile up, you kind of get an idea of what the vehicles are, which is always good. Like I say, there are a lot of vehicles to choose from. Also as well, if you do custom games, you still get XP, you still can earn credits from everything, which is always a good thing. If I remember right, there's like 5, not chapters, but like there's like 5 different sort of championships overall. And oh boy, and I never actually made it over the top, but I somehow kind of nailed it. So that's always a positive. My car is screwed up already. It's always good. It's always fun when that happens. But honestly, I've been enjoying this game so much. It's probably one of my new favourite games of this year. Of course, there are going to be other games coming out. Call of Duty, I will end up doing a review on Call of Duty. I definitely will. There is also FIFA 20 coming out. I'll do a review on that when it comes out. I'll do that when the EA Access FIFA is released as well, which will be, I think, the 19th. I don't know. We're reviewing flipping Wreckfest here, Harley. You know, stay on track. I mean, I'm doing a better job on the actual game itself. But honestly, it is a lot of fun. It kind of like, you know, takes you away from the norm of racing games. It encourages you to, you know, crash into other cars. You get XP for it. So if you haven't got it, guys, you know, make sure you do get it. But as you will see, I don't actually finish the race. I think I actually mess up this lap. As you are going to see. The damage model is absolutely fantastic. It looked a lot better, I think, I would say, in my opinion, in like the alpha build. I think because as well it's on it's on like the consoles. The consoles aren't as strong as the PC. But there we go. We've got a DNF, so absolutely brilliant. But now I'm going to tell you guys like how much it is as well, and what you're going to get for the deluxe edition. So yeah, let's have a look what you get. So as you can see, I have put the US dollars down below for the standard edition. I will be talking about it in pounds and everything for the UK. But like I say, at the bottom there, you do have I looked and everything. That is how much it is in the US. Not too sure about anywhere else. I do apologise. But yeah, as you can see, if you get the deluxe edition, you get 20 crazy and iconic new vehicles, which it's going to be released over the course of 8 DLC packs. You also get 20 insane roof decorations, and you get car customization pack with new armor, rims, and more. So I do believe all of them will be coming in DLC packs in the future. Now, should you buy it? Now, that is one of the main questions. The season pass as well, I forgot, is $23. So if you only want to buy the standard edition for now, and then you get the season pass, you're only going to pay an extra $3, which ain't actually too bad. Compared to other games out there, it is fairly cheap. I will be honest. Even I was surprised. In the UK, sorry, here we go. It's £35 in the UK for the standard edition and £50 for the deluxe edition. I have personally got the deluxe edition because I'm an idiot and I decided to buy the deluxe edition. Like I say, you're only paying a few pounds or dollars more if you get the season pass anyway. So there's not really a big difference. Of course, you know, it's always good to save a bit of money if you really need to. But should you buy the game? In my opinion, yes. I think you should, because it is a very, very good game. If you used to play when you was younger, let's say like the flat out games, this will take you back to your childhood, or you know, from like 10-15 years ago. This is the game that we've all been waiting for, just a fun destruction derby kind of game on the PS4. Like I say, it has been in development. It was in development for 6 years before coming to the PlayStation. It was originally released on the PC with like early builds. I think, like I say, it was called Next Car Game and everything. There are plenty of videos on YouTube and everything. Make sure the best person to watch, in my opinion, is going to be Jacksepticeye. Type in Next Car Game for him and his name, and you'll see what it used to look like. But I'm sure that's what it was called. I'm sure. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to that one. But like I say, all in all, I think you should get it. I'll tell you what, I am going to give it a score out of 10. Like I say, the positives, the graphics are brilliant for like I said, for consoles and everything. Like I say, you know, the PC are going to have better graphics. That's going to be understandable because PCs are a lot more powerful. It probably looks nice on the PS4 Pro as well. I just have the standard PS4, so you know, if you look at other people's gameplays and everything, it's going to be it will look a lot better. I apologise, I had to cut the audio down for a second because I can only record 15 minutes. But yeah, the graphics are going to obviously look better on PC. But there's a lot of car customizations that you can do. There are a lot of there's a lot of cars, a lot of tracks. The only downside is the loading times. But I think I can give it a fair score, and I'm going to give it a 9.2. I think a 9.2 is going to be a fair score. Maybe a 9, like I say. You know, there's probably a few bugs out there that I don't even know about. I personally haven't had any bugs or glitches so far. There's been occasional frame rate drops and everything, but that's going to be understandable. But like I say, I'm sure it's going to be different on other consoles. So, some people don't get glitches, some people do. It just, you know, all depends sometimes if you're lucky / unlucky on that situation. But yeah, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It's very, very enjoyable. Like I say, this is the game that we've been waiting for, especially for the Destruction Derby fans. Or Derby, however you say it. I'm British, we say things different. But yeah, that's going to leave it there for... I'm going to leave it there for the review. Like I say, probably starting at the weekend, I will do a series on this. Once I learn how... once I can get better at driving. So, but for now, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified for when I upload and stream. I am hoping to hit 400 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you do subscribe, then thank you. You know, it will be awesome if we can hit 400 by the end of the year. That's one of my goals for this year now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon in the video. Peace.